in Yoyogi Park in Shibuya, Tokyo. Better known as one of the places that you can take your date in Persona 5. It's a nice park. It's comparable to Central Park, except, you know, not as large. I think Shibuya ultimately is kind of the most comparable to like Midtown Manhattan of all of Tokyo that I've seen so far. So one of the cool things about Yoyogi Park is that people seem to come here to do things that they would otherwise not be able to do in their small Tokyo apartments. For instance, there's a gentleman behind me right now who is practicing his singing. There's another group of people over there who look like either are making a podcast or a YouTube video. They have a phone with a camera lens on it, so I think it's some kind of YouTube video or some kind of broadcast. And then, like right here in front of me, I don't know what these people are doing, but I think they're practicing judo or something in that ilk. So it's a super cool place to just to kind of come and people watch. I mean, I think Shibuya overall is great for that because there's a lot of people who just are living their lives. The Shibuya Scramble, for example, is just like it's not. This is hard. So it's like the Shibuya Scramble is not as overwhelming as I expected it to be. It is a confusing mess of humanity, but it's managed. Like, you know, all the things you hear about the Shibuya crossing, it's like, oh, it's a mess. It's, you know, it's gonna overwhelm you. But you know, I passed through. It just was a big crowd of people. Perhaps at the rush hour times, which we are now approaching, it will be much worse, and maybe even a better picture. But it was cool, but not completely overwhelming. On the plane ride here, I made a list of all of my priorities. So I haven't, you know, I say like I haven't taken as much video as I wanted to. I've taken a lot of video, but my priorities have been just like, number 1 was do things, number 2 was take pictures, number 3 was take video, and number 4 was post it. So a lot of these videos aren't going to go up until like a month or 2 after I get back, which I think I fully expected that. Same thing with my photos. I'm working on them kind of constantly. At least I'm getting them off my camera and I'm starting to cull through them, but it's not my priority. My priority every morning is I get up, you know, I consume calories, and I've just been going out. And today, in fact, is one of the first days that I've slept in. So I didn't leave my hotel room till I think it was 10:30. Didn't get up till 8:30, so it was a much more relaxed day. Of course, I've walked just as much as any other day, and I have a lot more walking to do, because even just walking back to the station from here, and then my next stop is Shinjuku. So I'll take you guys through Shibuya a little bit, and Shinjuku is going to be focused mostly on night photography for me. There's a couple shots that I am desperate to get of Japanese alleyways and ishikayas, and that's what that's going to be focused on mostly.